Hey YouTube, welcome back. I've got an updated sale video for you guys today, starting off the new year, 2014. Some great stuff. Some reduced prices on some of the items and some of the other items going back to where they were before. But before we go ahead and get started and straight into all of the items, number one, I'm not going to show the rares or uncommons. If you would like to go see those, go back about 2 sale videos. You can go straight to my channel and click on it. Most of them should be there because I do have doubles of tons and tons of them. I'll give you guys all an update. I will be selling the majority of my, right here, you can see all those are rares, is about 358, plus all those over there. All my uncommon to commons, right there. Those are all black and white in the 2 boxes, some English cards. My base set are old school card packs. Those are some PTLs, and then all those over there are Diamond and Pearl. So those will all probably, I'm going to be trying to sell them to Collector's Cash. We're going to see what they're going to be offering me for all of those items. But if you are interested in any of the rares or those promos that I used to have that you saw, hit me up. I'm going to be doing all of them for 50 cents a piece. If you buy, a ton of them, I will reduce the price. We can go ahead and negotiate through that. So hit me up quick, because otherwise the majority of them will be going. For some people, I might hold on to a few of them for them, but that leads us to our next change in rules that I'm going to be implementing. I had a lot of people come to me and try to do exchanges, pull out stuff after they've already agreed on buying stuff, or take out a few items. I'm not doing any of that period anymore. Once we make an agreement, and what I mean agreement is once we exchange information and we make a deal for items, you have to stick with those items. I can't pull anything out. I can't exchange them. I can't switch it out for a different card. The deal is a deal, and if you can't go through with it, then we just won't be able to do a deal ever again. You'll have to end up backing out. I'll make, obviously a time-wasting video on it, and we won't be able to do any agreements anymore. A lot of the reason I'm doing this for is it's very time-consuming. I have to go and switch out stuff and then go back, contact people who wanted it in the first place. It's just unfair for me, for my time, and it's unfair to everyone else who might want an item. So keep that in mind. It will be in my rules in the description. I will no longer do exchanges or, allow you to back out or exchange stuff. It's just, I can't do it. Or remove items from your item. I mean, once you buy, you buy. That's it. I mean, it should be simple. So just keep that in mind before you buy stuff from me or trade. That's pretty much what I want to avoid, wasting a lot of unnecessary time. And obviously my other rules are still in place. I only accept PayPal or USD or cash, American currency, obviously. I do charge for shipping, and if you want to pay through a PayPal invoice, I do charge for those fees. Otherwise, you can send as, a normal gift, and there is no fees or anything like that. Keep in mind, it is now 2014. The shipping will be increased slightly to compensate for, obviously, inflation and the post office increasing their prices. So keep that in mind. If, before it was slightly cheaper. I do offer other services like tracking. International, that's pretty expensive, so I wouldn't recommend it. But within United States, it's only $1. So if you want to add that on, just let me know. When I tell you the shipping cost, we'll just add another $1 to it, and I can do tracking for you. So with all that crap out of the way, we'll go ahead and get started. And I apologize that we're already 4 minutes into the video, but it should be relatively not quick, but we'll try to get through everything. So first up, we have this sealed headset. It goes to, I believe, the Xbox 360. I have 2 of them. This one's sealed. The other one's not used either, but it is not sealed. I'll just take offers or even trading those. Same with these. I have a bunch of games. I'm really looking just to ship them to someone. So if anyone wants, just, I'll probably ask for like $1 a piece or something. And then you'll just have to pay for shipping. Shipping depends on how much you buy, and we'll go through that. It'll probably be, $3 to $4 to $5, depending on what you get. Or potentially we could trade. I can always do trading. As usual, $5 sealed junior. I do have this. I'll take offers on it. It's still very nice condition. Someone backed out of this one. I have my Core Mew, $100 still. This is still 40. This is my last one, $15. So get it while it's there. I do still have this. It's still $10. I do have a bunch of these guys. They are still $10 each. I've got a few of these ones and a few of those. I do have a few of these Rocket Sneasels and the Hitmonchans. I still have a bunch of Salamence. They are 10 bucks each now. I only have 4 left. I see them going for around $15 to $22 usually, sealed online. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 2 bucks each. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2 bucks each. I doubt there's any hollows in them or anything like that. Just keep that in mind. That's why they're $2 a piece. All of the sealed items that you just saw, like those in the packs, I'm not going to do trading on. Just so. The rest of the stuff I will, minus these few cards that you see right here. These are all going to be $60 a piece. They're all mint. I would say minus this card would be slightly under mint. I would say it's probably excellent near mint, mostly near mint. It's just got a little bit of edgeware. It's unlimited. And then these two, which are near mint to mint. You can expect that from vending series cards. You're just not going to find them in any better condition. I do have this, which is in excellent condition, 20 bucks. These two are mint, they are $20. And same with this one. Found out the real price, what they usually go for. Already sold 2 of them. Got just those ones left. These are now $12 each. These are all mint condition. I guess I should say near mint to mint, just in case, there's a little bit of, normal pack wear or whatnot. But very, very good condition cards, I would have to say. We've got 2 $10 cards. I have this bad boy. I would say it's in near mint condition. And then I have this, which I just got another one in a while ago. I sold the first one. The guy offered me $5 and I accepted it. This one has a slight crease right here. The other one had a huge crease across. I don't know if you guys remember it. This one is a different one. I am going to be asking 10 bucks on that one now that I officially know what it's worth. I originally had it listed for 50 cents and then I had another person say, oh, I'll pay $5 for it. These are all $5 each. Got a reverse. They're all near mint to mint, I would say, with 99% of them being mint, straight out of the pack. I'll try to go over them. I tried to keep them lined up with their other cards, so you'll see a few doubles. And if you see like Victinias are separated, that usually means they're a different set. So keep that in mind. I got 2 of those. I got a Heatran. I got 3 Latios, 1 Latias, or Latios, 1 Latios, 3 Latias. Bunch of those Reshurams from EX Battle Boost. Got some Black and White 9s, Black and White 7, EX Battle Boost, Black and White 7, Black and White 6, 7, 5, K2K. These two are K2Ks. They're pretty rare. They're the decks, I guess. These are BKBs. There's Black and White 3. That's pretty good for $5 now. English. Then we got some more English. These are near mint condition too. And would be near mint. This would be, excellent. Near mint to near mint. I would say probably okay condition. It's got a few like bends and stuff. But $5. These are near mint. And these are mint. Hopefully you saw all that, guys. I'm hoping that. Moving on to the other cards. These cards in this section are $2 each. I've got a 10th movie promo. I would say it's an excellent near mint condition. Moving along, these are all $2. We'll move the camera down a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. Now that I have to go through a ton of cards, these are all $2 each. I would say they're all near mint to mint. You can kind of see which one they're from. Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Squirtle. Then you have the Neo Intro ones as well. You get Chikorita, Totodile ones. Last 4 of those. The Arceus. Get some McDonald's, $2 mints. All mint cards. I'm surprised these haven't gone. I'll probably just throw them up on eBay. Probably go real quick. And I actually just realized that I forgot to show something. So before I get to the other $2 cards, which are like the level X's and stuff, I have to show you guys. I do have Red Collection, a full complete set, minus 2 trainers. Those are all near mint to mint. That comes with all the hollows and uncommon to commons. $20. I have the same thing for the X and Y, except for they are the full set, so hollow to common. No EXs or above, but they are $20 a piece. I do have that. I would say it's 90% of the intro set. So you have all those. Then you have a lot of the unnumbered cards, including the hollow and the Chikorita one. I would say I have 90% of the set. I'm looking for $100 on this set. The sealed item right now is going for about $200. So I would say it's a pretty good discount. And these are all mint condition. Okay. And then last but not least, I have a complete Neo Genesis Japanese set. It's all near mint to mint. Comes with all the cards. I'm looking probably for $65. I might go a little lower, but we'll see how it goes. But I'm mainly looking for the $65. It has all of the cards, the entire set complete. I decided to help someone out and trade for this, so I'm just going to sell it because I already have the set complete. So if anyone's interested in completing it real quick, I've seen the sets range in price on eBay, so we'll see how that goes. Moving on back to the $2, these range from excellent to near mint. These are all $2 each, level X's. I pretty much set prices, just while I ramble on, while I go through this. I try to set prices a little bit higher when I first get stuff in. Try to see what certain items are worth, where they tend to go, and I'll usually write it down for when I bid in the future. And it appears like, sorry about that, I had to take a drink. I talk a lot. These are all $2 as well. They range in excellent to near mint condition. These are all the old school stuff. But anyways, I usually start off price a little bit higher, find out where they go, and it appears level X's, the mint ones will usually sell for about $3-4 on YouTube, a little bit higher on eBay. Lower ones usually sell for about $2, it appears. The EXs, you can usually sell the mint ones for about $5, near mint for about $4 and then the rest of them pretty much for $3. So I've been kind of keeping track of trends and what people, my viewers, are liking. So I know you don't see any EXs right now, but I did go ahead and make a pretty big investment. I've got about, I think it's close to 150 Japanese EXs coming in. Yes, I did say 150. So that will be pretty cool. Obviously, what usually happens when they come in, I'll look for the absolute mint ones, the ones that I currently don't have doubles of or anything, and I'll usually pick them out. So I'm assuming depending on the conditions that they come in, I'll probably end up with around anywhere between 50 and 100, if not more, EXs up for sale. And that's another thing that I tend to do. I'll see what usually sells really quick or what people are really looking for at the time. It appears that the old schools kind of died down a little bit. So I'm probably not going to buy too many more of the old school stuff for a while, either until I get more viewers that are interested in collecting it. Obviously what happens is people will buy them up, they'll finish their set, and they'll be done buying. And I won't have any other viewers that are collecting it at the time. So I'm moving on to, EXs and a few other type of items that you'll see that I'm not going to explain. But just in case anyone's wondering about my auctions, how they went, the 150-ish EXs was one of the items that I did end up purchasing with the help of all the people, a part of my 3-day sale. So I appreciate all of your help. The other item I ended up losing. My friend told me not to bid on the item because he speaks Japanese and I do not. He asked the questions that I wanted to ask to the guy who was selling it, what I was wanting to buy, and he said they were not in good condition, so I decided not to bid on them. And in case you're wondering, they are the probably gonna botch this, and all those Japanese collectors are gonna like punch me. But it is the Japanese. It's essentially the Japanese shiny lottery set. So it's not the lottery like the Meganium and Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur. It's not that one. It's like the shiny Kyogre, the one from Call of Legends. And it was the full set, every single one of them, and I ended up not bidding it on it. And then there was another one that also had the just the three. It was the legendary dog ones, and I did not bid on that one as well because the condition. These are all $1. Everything from here on out, Hollow Eyes is $1. The conditions weren't good, and it was already getting up in price, like crazy price, and I decided not to. So I went and bought a few other stuff that you'll end up seeing. I'll give you guys, a few things. I did end up buying a Crystal Crobat, and that's mint. And I also bought another Not a Walk set, complete set, which is pretty cool as well. I already have one. I actually have two coming in now, which is cool. These are all excellent, or probably near mint to mint, I would say, maybe a little bit. And then there's another surprise as well that I'm going to be showing and selling, which I am super excited. But it is, this other adventure is a toss-up. So these conditions vary. The rest of these cards right here, from like excellent to a little bit lower. A few of these might be near mint, but these are all $1. So keep that in mind. Real cheap items. We'll just go with that. But it should be fun. Sadly though, the other items will probably take about a month to come in. With how busy I am, it's going to probably be a month, maybe 2 months before all this stuff comes in. But we shall see. And if anyone's interested, I mean, and I hope people are still watching at this point, but if people are looking for, stuff from Japan, Japanese style cards or wise that, you'd be interested in purchasing, or you would love to see on a sale video, just comment below or message me, say, hey, SMG Quest, I've really always wanted to see you be able to buy these types of cards. I've had a few people that have already come and asked me to look for stuff. Wake Run Collapse, he's way into Japanese cards, and I know he's probably going to be pretty excited to hear that I bought all those EX cards, because he'll be probably one of the first people I contact to say, hey, I have stuff from your wants list. Just FYI, we're getting close to completing your sets, because that's the main reason I like to do this, is obviously it funds my ability just to buy boxes and cards for my collection without having to spend my money that I currently have from my paycheck. But it also allows me to help out fellow YouTubers collect their sets. So it helps to get some good input from the viewers of what they're wanting to see and potentially purchase. So it'd be great. These are still $1. I'll go through them relatively quick. There's multiple of each. I pretty much have the entire set, minus, I think there's like 2 cards I don't have. I'm pretty sure those are like the ultra rares. And it's the very last 2 cards in the set. I think though also I might have sold, nope, there's 16 and 17. So I'm missing 18, 19, and 20 now from the set, but I have everything else. But yeah, it's great to get input. I think that's the only way to grow as a YouTuber and to help people out, is to constantly get people. These are all meant to get people to let you know what they want, what they're wanting to view. Obviously, I'm still, thanks to all of you who do purchase my items, buy boxes. I'm going to be uploading obviously more of the X and Y items. I will be buying the English version as well as a new set that's coming out in Japan that I already have planned for. And all in all, I am here to help give my advice, you know, from what I've experienced. Obviously, it's not always going to be 100%, you know, it's always learning experience, but I'm willing to help where I can. So, we've got 2 more piles to go. I know I said this video was going to be shorter, but I guess not. This is Black and White 4. Got some of that, some of those, Kling Clangs, Electrodes, Krokorok, Blissey, Volcarona. And that's another thing, if you guys are wanting these sets, hit me up. These are PBG cards. Before I sell them to Collector's Cash, I can make pretty darn close to these sets. Keep that in mind. These are Black and White 8. Those, those. So as you can see, I've got multiple of a lot of the cards, maybe a few of ones. But it's a pretty good, it would be a pretty good start. I've been helping out a few YouTubers collect the older sets. Obviously, I can get you unlimited or first edition. The majority of the holos I have, though, are first edition. I don't have too many unlimiteds like this guy, but there are a few out there. But I can make unlimited, uncommon to common sets or close to it. This is Black and White 2, very hard to get now, but you can obviously get it up there. This is Black and White 6. I think there's both versions in here. Yep, starting the next version right there. Got a bunch of those. And next we got Black and White 5. Black and White, the original. Oh, very, very good set. Very cool set. Hard to come by, especially now. Especially in first edition, it's pretty hard to complete. From what a few people have told me now. Not as popular as the rest of them because of, this is Black and White 3. The lack of EXs. I'll quote Blastoise rules. But both versions of Black and White 3, as you can see, I did my best to organize it out for you guys so I can speed up these parts. You know, where I have doubles, why bother sifting through Black and White 9, Exorus, Volcarona, Machamps, Esprit, I think that's what that is, Electros. And if you guys have ever noticed, Electros, dude, he is like, he's beasting it up in like all the sets. He just finds his way in as a holo, all of the sets. And popular demand, guys, so I hope people actually watch it this time. I have actually organized out the Diamond and Pearl here stuff for you guys to make it go by quicker. So as you can see, I have doubles of certain items. These all range, the majority of them are near mint, just like those Black and Whites are all near mint to mint. You got a bunch of these types. I've organized them out by type as well to make it a little bit easier, but you can see I got like a bunch of those ones. A bunch of Straptors, a bunch of Magnet Zones, some reverses. We're on to the dark cards, so I organized them all out as best as I could for you guys. A bunch of those, a bunch of these guys. And obviously if you buy stuff first, I'll give you the better quality. You got the Mew back, somebody backed out. Does still happen, surprisingly. But, you know, it's a work in progress to get my rules down. Even after, you know, several years of doing it. You still gotta deal with stuff. And I am very flexible, guys, you know. If you're ever able to not pay for something right away, and I will wait a little bit of time for you. Stuff does come up. As long as you follow through. Most people I've done it for can easily vouch for me that I am very reasonable in that. But you gotta remember, when you make a deal, you gotta go through with it. I mean, you can't You can't just back out. Just so pretty much done. A little bit of pile left. Hitting the 25-minute mark. Bunch of those guys. Bunch of those. Rose Raids, a bunch of those guys. A few of those. Obviously, if you're wanting multiple ones, just say, hey, I want all of them, or hey, you know, how many do you have? Also, if you're interested in these parts and you're still watching this stuff, timestamp works like a charm. Just telling you what the time. There are first edition unlimiteds in certain areas, so tell me if you want first edition priority. You know, you want that first over the other stuff. That way, don't mess up your stuff. I know some people only collect first edition. Some people just don't care. They just want to complete the set. And bam, look at that. We went through those really quick. I am very happy that I organized that out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're interested in anything, message me, and I will see you guys next time.